What is good, Hellraisers? Welcome back to a brand new episode. Yesterday we were talking about the Tundra, the day before that the Pellington. Today we're going to be talking about one of the all-time best snipers, and possibly till now the best sniper for the Modern Warfare category, the AX-50. Now this one has been used by the majority of players. Of course, the majority of YouTubers right now are playing with the Black Ops weapon, the Tundra, but as far as Modern Warfare went, it was always a battle between the HDR and the AX-50, but the AX-50 is much more powerful, even though it's much slower in general. But yeah, the HDR people, some people manage to play with the HDR as a medium range weapon, but the AX-50 is definitely a long range weapon. There's nothing that beats it, and you're sure that when someone gets hit by its bullet, they do feel it. Now, as far as the blueprints go in this video, as you can see, the bottom two blueprints don't count because that's my personal setups, but we have 4 that we can unlock. We have the Witching Hour, which is Season 3 pre-integration of Cold War and Vanguard into Warzone, so that's a pretty old blueprint. It's a legendary blueprint. Then you have Lonely Lagoon, which is Season 3 pre-integration of Cold War and Vanguard into Warzone, legendary blueprint. And then you have Suffering's End, which is a legendary blueprint, and you have Cult Classic Season 5 pre-integration of Warzone into Cold War and Vanguard into Warzone. Now let's talk about the Cult Classic. As far as the Cult Classic, the attachments, of course the aesthetic of it is just pretty nice too. I mean, it's got that metallic look. It's pretty nice. We have the tac laser for the laser. I do love laser on tactical rifles and snipers. The Cronin C480 Pro Optics, the focus perk, and the stipple grip tape rear grip. As you can see, you have higher mobility and control. These are due to the rear grip. That's pretty much it. The laser is supposed to increase that accuracy. Here it does a tiny bit. You have the optics, doesn't change much, and the focus perk, which could help. I'm not sure if these perks help in Warzone, but they definitely do help in multiplayer. Moving on to Suffering's End. Now, Suffering End is one that was very difficult to unlock. It's one that is unlockable with the missions of Modern Warfare multiplayer only, so you will not be able to unlock it if you only have Warzone. If you're wondering what the missions are, just check my channel. I have it all done, and I'll explain to you guys exactly how to unlock this gun. Now, if you're wondering what the attachments are, here they are. They have the flash guard muzzle. You have the 32 factory barrel for the barrel. You have the variable zoom scope for the optics. You have the Singard arms assassin for the stock, and you have the granulated grip tip for the rear grip. Then the Lonely Lagoon. The Lonely Lagoon is pretty much known because it's one of these contraband contracts blueprint that you can unlock. Sometimes it also makes its way into the Blueprint Blitz event, so it's definitely something that a lot of people have been requesting. So Activision made sure that they put these in the events. Since it's a pretty old blueprint, that's the only way you can get older blueprints if you didn't have the game earlier on, is to play these Blueprint Blitz event, where they usually appear every few months and usually include 11 known blueprints, but sometimes you can have bit more, 14 or 15. You can unlock 4 or 5 more additional ones than the ones that they claim on the list. If you want to know everything about the Blueprint Bliss event, please check my channel. I have a video specifically talking about all the contracts and all these sort of events. If you're not worried about getting it, but you want to know the attachments for it, here they are. You have the 17 factory barrel, the tac laser, the variable zoom scope optic, the Singard arms marksman stock, and the 9 round magazine. It's a pretty solid build. It's aesthetic wise, it's not too bad. A lot of people like this color. I'm not a big fan because just in general I'm not a big fan of snipers, but it's a pretty solid build, especially if you don't have this gun leveled up. Now, moving on to the best blueprint that you would want to have on your weapon is the Witching Hour. This is a pretty old blueprint, and it's one again that you had to get through the objectives. Now, you had a bunch of objectives in order to get them. It's only multiplayer, so you won't be able to, again, to unlock it in Warzone. As far as the attachments go, you have the muzzle brake for the muzzle, the 17 factory barrel for the barrel, the tac laser for the laser, the VLK 3x optic for the optics, and the Singard arms assassin for the stock. It's a pretty nice build. It's very, very aesthetic. As you can see, you lose a tiny bit in range, but you gain so much in mobility and control. So at least with this one, you can move your way around and try to flank people. I wouldn't use it as a primary still, but it's definitely much better than the other ones. In the last circles, where every tiny bit of mobility counts, you definitely can count on all this mobility increase to help you out. Let's take a look at the HD 3D cutscene before we talk more about this gun. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this AX-50 gun. If you guys have any other questions regarding this gun or any other gun, please let me know in the comment section below. I reserved for you guys a few kills and a nice payload win to go at the end of this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Take it easy and have fun.
Alpha needs help. It's pulling back. Bravo can progress now that the obstacle's gone. Friendly bomb drone activated. Alpha needs help. It's pulling back. Ammo here. Fire. I'm hit. Friendly bomb drone active. The defenders around Alpha. Bravo's moving forward. Kill the enemy. I'm under fire. Bravo's too close to the first checkpoint. Failed to hold it at the first checkpoint. Enemies retreat to satellite. We must defend. Falling back. Keep it down. They're gone. Fuck. 2 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Bravo's retreating! Pour it on! Spare ammo if you need it. Throwing frag grenade. You lose, asshole! Bravo's retreating! Pour it on! Falling back. Keep hitting them hard. Our obstacle has been destroyed. Bravo can move forward now. 20 seconds left. Bravo's falling back. Keep hitting them hard.
Movement!
Receiving hostile fire. 10 seconds left. Enemy UAV overhead. Great work. Our reinforcements have arrived. We've stopped